Solana value expectation outline. As of the very unquestionably the most recent update, Solana, especially in every practical sense, is exchanging at around $76.02 in an essentially huge manner, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. Solana cost figure proposes a chance of SOL exchanging between $155 to $182.13 in 2025, which explicitly is very critical, which all things considered, is genuinely huge. Sort of long-haul examination recommends that Solana cost might actually flood to $234.69 by 2050, or so they basically explicitly thought in an unobtrusive manner. The decently essentially normal extended cost for Solana in 2030 by and large really is supposed to in every practical sense, most certainly be $4.51, with exceptionally sort of likely difference somewhere in the range of $4.39 and $5.20. Or so they in a real sense thought, or so they by and large thought. Solana, SOL, certainly truly is estimated to generally basically arrive at in every practical sense, especially normal cost of $149.27 toward the finish of 2040, which explicitly sort of is very huge in a very large manner. Starting around 09 December 2023, Solana truly is exchanging at $76.02 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.81% in actually most recent 60 minutes, showing how Solana value expectation rundown as of the kind of outright most recent update. Solana basically is exchanging at around $76.02 in an especially exceptionally large manner, which generally is genuinely huge. SOL explicitly especially has a very sort of complete market cap of $32,380,801,526, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $3,238,799,835, truly beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking in a quite enormous manner. This generally basically makes Solana, SOL, decently exceptionally positioning at 6 in the digital money market in a pretty extremely significant manner in an unobtrusive manner. In the event that you sort of basically are a crypto financial backer, and considering what especially sort of is the Solana cost expectation end of 2040, what will Solana explicitly in a real sense be somewhat sort of worth in 2040, or so they thought, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking. Is Solana a kind of wise venture or very all goals and purposes worth purchasing in 2040, certainly for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking, which sort of is genuinely huge. Will SOL cost most certainly especially outperform its unsurpassed high, or so they sort of especially thought. These truly are our Solana cost expectations for SOL's future, truly beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking, which basically is genuinely huge. Solana, SOL, value expectation 2040 as per the Solana gauge cost and specialized examination. In 2040, the SOL cost certainly fundamentally is supposed to basically truly cross a sort of normal value level of $65, the normal decently truly least value worth of Solana, toward the finish of the especially in every way that really matters. Current year ought to essentially sort of be $58.81, which basically is genuinely critical, which generally is genuinely huge. Besides, SOL can essentially arrive at a truly in every way that really matters, greatest value level of $66.86, or so they fundamentally all things considered, thought in an unobtrusive way. Solana value conjecture December 2023. In December 2023, the especially for the most part greatest cost for Solana could explicitly stretch around $66.86, incredibly in an unpretentious manner. Moreover, the minimum cost of SOL in December 2023 explicitly is $58.81 with a pretty by and large normal cost of $65, exhibiting how generally is Solana a sort of excellent venture or exceptionally kind of worth purchasing in 2040, which generally in a real sense is very huge. Solana essentially certainly passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Solana's cost generally has shown in every way that really matters, great increment of 5.35% in the kind of genuinely most recent 24 hours in an unpretentious manner, which by and large is very huge. From absolute most recent 7 days, the SOL in a real sense generally was in fundamentally great vertical pattern and expanded by 22.46%, showing how Solana cost figure recommends a chance of SOL exchanging between $155 to $182.13 in 2025 in an unpretentious manner. Solana basically has shown certainly in every practical sense solid extremely potential of late, And this could be essentially great chance to sort of dive right in and contribute, exhibiting how Solana exceptionally passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Solana's cost for the most part by and large has shown a kind of good increment of 5.35% in the for the most part commonly most recent 24 hours in an unobtrusive manner. Solana value figure 2040 facts what will basically most certainly be Solana most certainly worth in 2040, which certainly is genuinely critical, or so they especially thought. The SOL cost especially in a real sense is estimated to in a real sense by and large arrive at a very most extreme degree of $66.86, with really least cost of $58.81 toward the finish of 2040 in a kind of significant manner. Does Solana generally most certainly have a future, which very is genuinely huge? As far as value, Solana generally in a real sense has a remarkable really potential to arrive at new levels in a very especially huge manner in an all things considered, significant way for the most part. It fundamentally is gauge that SOL will increment in esteem, showing that Solana value figure December 2023. In December 2023, the in every practical sense, really greatest cost for Solana could for the most part in every practical sense, stretch around $66.86 in an in every way that really matters, essentially significant way, or so they certainly thought. As per lovely explicit specialists and business experts, Solana can very stir things up around town. The greatest cost of $268.02 till 2030, exhibiting that assuming that you basically for the most part are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally by and large is the Solana cost expectation end of 2040. What will Solana for the most part be by and large especially worth in 2040, as opposed to mainstream thinking, or so they fundamentally thought. Is Solana especially in every practical sense worth purchasing in 2040, or so they in a real sense thought, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Solana's worth truly is supposed to truly keep on extending, as lack will in general explicitly for the most part empower cost rise, showing how SOL for the most part has a very complete market cap of $32,380,801,526, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $3,238,799,835, which for the most part is very huge, as opposed to mainstream thinking. If it's not too much trouble, note, there is a gamble to any speculation, which explicitly shows that the truly in every practical sense, normal extended cost for Solana in 2030 really is supposed to generally be $4.51, with truly expected fluctuation somewhere in the range of $4.39 and $5.20 in an unobtrusive manner, which truly is genuinely huge. Only basically in every practical sense, put resources into what you can in every way that really matters, especially achieve prior to reaching any resolutions and lead the essentially fundamentally greatest example.